Georgia 2.0. It's going to be a better game than last year. Now, Mike has them winning it. I think this is going to be a competitive game. I'll be interested to see what Michigan does with the Georgia tight ends, because that's just something that a lot of teams, no one's really seen that before, of two tight ends going that way. Mike, real quick, I have a little bit of breaking news for you.
Hold, please.
The Big Ten has finally spoken, and I guess we put an end to this, what happened in the tunnel incident at the University of Michigan.
One of the great crimes throughout history.
Yes, it was. The University of Michigan, well, they were found guilty of not providing a safe place for players to walk up and down the tunnel. They have been publicly reprimanded. The Big Ten wagged their finger at them. Crump, the guy who swung the helmet, he was suspended for the 4 games this year, plus the next 8 games into the season next year.
Okay, just kick him out of school. Next.
Everybody else served a 4-game suspension, time served, and MSU has just released a statement. They are all immediately back with the team.
Oh, so there's not going to be a mass execution in the town square? No. We're good?
No.
Okay.
No beheadings.
Okay.
So there it is.
Lovely. And David, would you like to add anything? I mean, outside of Archduke Ferdinand getting assassinated, I know that was crime number 2 of the last 200 years.
No, one more thing. Michigan State was fined $100,000.
Oh, yeah. Was it 100,000 or 10,000?
I'm seeing 100,000.
Oh, make it $1 million while you're at it. Who cares? Honestly, I mean, just please.
Yeah.
Any other ways you could bleep in their stocking? Good Lord. I mean, you had an Oregon player punch a fan yesterday on the field. You had Arizona State brawl. This happens all the time. This thing is the most trumped up thing out there. Sorry, carry on.
No. There it is. So
all right.
There you have it. I think it's now finally officially over.
That's what you think, Sparty. All right, let's go to the people, though. We've given you 2 pathways, but it's really wherever you want to go with it. Jake's in Plymouth. He's up next. What's up, Jacob?
Well, I want to go down both pathways. Ryan Day looked like Thanos. This is for Rico at the end of it. Just sits down, accepts it, and looks like he's lost everything he ever had.
You know what, Jake? Great analogy. Yeah, he realized I have officially lost, and there's nothing I can do.
I feel so left out. All right, I'm going to have to watch this comic.
Hey, Mike, you know what? The movie's only been out for like 5 years, Mike.
Or he looked like Andy Dufresne after he got locked in the water room.
Yes.
One of those analogies.
Yes.
That one for you, Mike.
Thank you.
I'm in agreement, though. I think they can win the national championship. I really do. I think this whole year they just said they go punch for punch for the first half, and second half they beat them down physically to the point where they want to go home, and then Michigan puts their hands out and says, "I'm supposed to take your girlfriend home."
Ooh. But you know what, Jacob? Look, the ability to counterpunch, if teams are going to go single high safety, or in the case of Ohio State, both safeties vacate the field. If you're able to now counter with explosives, not just 8-yard completions, it's a different dimension. And it opens up a door where, okay, now I'm going to put whoever I play to a choice. And look, it's not a shot, Jacob. Bama may not be in this. Georgia's nowhere near as good as they were last year. And everybody else is highly flawed. I think they can do this.
If you said you wanted him to play USC, Caleb Williams can run around, man. That guy watched him versus Notre Dame. That guy can run around great. But Michigan catches him once.
Oh, yeah.
Throws him down. And his offensive line is not good.
No, Jacob, I just want to see it because it's more interesting than TCU.
Fun and entertaining.
Yeah, you playing TCU, I mean, you may as well hook up TCU to the death machine and inject them. I mean, you know what?
They won't be able to do that last-second comeback when Michigan's just running the ball down their throat.
Exactly.
They won't be able to do what they've done every year.
My point to you is, don't go to Indy, don't go to the semifinal. Get your trip to the national title game now. You have the pathway to be there. Do it before all of Kenny's relatives buy the tickets.
Cookies. Oh, man. I'm just going to try.
You got to do it. You got to do it. If I were like David, you're not going to Indy because you're hosting a funeral. Well, wait.
That's not even.
You don't host a funeral. Hold on. No,
Just move fast. Just move fast. I'm not going to Indy. Next.
What do you say when someone? It's
Don't
not,
even worry about it. Just say
it's
next.
not hosting a funeral. It's you're orating. You're whatever it is.
Officiating.
He's officiating a funeral. He is unable to go to Indy, but that's okay. You don't need to go to Indy, and you don't even need to go to the semis. You get your ticket for the final now. Tell me right now you don't believe you're going to be in that game.
I do believe you're going to be in that game.
Then get your tickets.
Yeah.
David, come out to the semis. We can hang out.
I can use that money for the title game. What you talking about? It's celebration afterwards.
Please.
Happy New Year.
Rico picks you up from the airport and he chloroforms you as you're putting your bag in his trunk.
I'm in the desert somewhere, not alive.
Rico welcoming all Wolverines to Scottsdale.
Starting route to Inkster Road. In 1.1 miles, turn right onto Mount
yeah,
Danny, are you going to the title game? Let's talk about it.
I might. That's a good question. I think I should.
Well,
I
you-
missed last year.
Well, right, but you were never getting to that game when it was Georgia-Bama. My question is, how confident are you? If I say right now it's your Bulldogs versus U of M, let's say you're minus, let's say they put a flat 7 and let the market dictate price.
We'll cover. No problem.
9.5.
Keep going.
13.5.
Now that's where we start to. That's where we start to say, all right, because that's where kind of where I was thinking I'd set the line at is 13
right.
and a half, somewhere in there.
All right. I had to ask. Wow. Kenny, I think you better be careful.
I think we use history as a guide, my friends.
These are not last year's Wolverines, my man.
These are not last year's Bulldogs.
You know what? No,
Exactly my
Yeah.
problem.
But
No,
they have
but Mike,
national
here's-
title experience.
And right there, Kenny just nailed it. I think that, yeah, this is one of those times where Michigan, as great as they've been playing in that national title game, the lights are the brightest they've ever been, and no one has experienced that before.
Okay. I had to ask our resident SEC aloof.
No, because like going into the semifinal game, yeah, those guys were all there, so the newness is gone. They know the routine, they know the media schedule, they know the practice. This is old hat to them. That's why I think that, yeah, in the semifinal game, they're going to win that thing. Getting to the national title game, different animal. We'll see what happens. Georgia was there last year. Michigan wasn't.
Let's go to Mike. He's up next. What's up, Mikey? Mike.
Hello?
Hey, there you are. What's up, man?
This is calling in from Columbus. I have I got an issue with Rico Beard. So, being a Michigan fan, it is hard to be like blinded with criticism, but I feel like Rico has a hard time giving Michigan its due whenever they win, at least. So during the Michigan State win, he tried to overplay it by saying that Michigan wasn't tough enough to win that game, blah, 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 blah. This game here, the last thing you guys said last week was F Michigan. They weren't going to do anything, and they dominated, and we kind of brushed it under the water like it was nothing.
So you've been holding on to this all weekend. No.
Turn left
You've been
onto
holding on to
East
this
River
all
Highway.
weekend because you haven't heard anything I said today, right?
Oh, I heard you today. You've been kind of brushing it under the water.
What? How have I brushed it under the water?
I'm gonna go cut it through.
That's a good idea.
Under the water mainly because there's really not much to say now because Michigan won. Now,
I said that you're going to the national title game. How did I brush it under the water?
Said that you broke Ohio State. Said that it's your conference.
Mike said he broke Ohio State. Rico never said that. Now, the reason I called in is mainly because of next year. I just want to get your take on that.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter my take because apparently I'm just going to say Michigan sucks. So,
At
you
the
know what?
stop
I'll get
sign,
it over right
turn
now.
right
Michigan
onto
sucks.
East
There you
River
go.
Highway.
Is that what you want to hear?
Oh, Lord help us.
No, apparently that's all he's held on to this all weekend. Didn't hear a word that I said.
In 1
I think
mile,
you're
turn
clouded by
left onto
Michigan State
Gratiot Avenue.
too much to where you don't give Michigan its due.
No, I think you're clouded by Michigan so much that you can't hear the truth of when I say something. We can do this all day. We can do this all day.
My main take is next year.
What is your main take?
The Big Ten.
You're the greatest team ever. You could beat the 85 Bears. What are we doing here? There's no team greater than Michigan next year. JJ will get my Heisman vote next year.
Let Mike talk. Let's see what his point is for next year.
Really?
Oh yeah, Mike. Because my goal in life is to make you happy.
You have Mel Tucker coming in the next year. He's going to be on that hot.
Yeah, he'll lose. He'll get fired.
He's going to get. You want to be?
Yeah, he's going to get fired because he won't even make it to the game. They're going to fire him before the Michigan. Whatever.
I'm saying you've got Mel Tucker, who's the king of the transfer portal. You're going to try to bring in all these new guys next year. Meanwhile, you have USC, UCLA coming in. The worst thing that could possibly happen was Ohio State losing, because now Ohio State has been dominating Michigan State all year long. So now you're going to be under the third best team in the Big Ten.
So, Mike, let me say this.
Is there a question in
you
there?
just beat Ohio State, and your biggest concern is Michigan State right now?
Yes.
Wow. Tell me, you know what?
You've been throwing jabs the whole season.
We're rivals. We are rivals, Mike. We are
You just beat Ohio State. We just said you're going to the national title game, and your biggest concern is Mel Tucker and the transfer.
Mike, let me help you with something, Mike. Let me help you with something. First of all, let me help
Then on the
you.
next one.
And
use the
second
right
of all,
lane to turn left onto Gratiot Avenue.
we threw jabs all year. You've thrown jabs for 15 years. And we owned you. Mike, we're rivals. This is what we do. But the idea, like, I don't need to defend a 65-year-old man, but I'll defend Rico is that all he's done
65.
my bad. Between St. David was hosting a funeral, 65-year-old Rico, and 65-year-old Rico. Mike, this is the problem. You get to a point where, much like the Tunnel Gate, short of executions, I don't know what you want. The whole thing, do you realize that the two Spartans on this station are the only ones using the word national title with you? The Go Blue Hour in the morning and Go Blue Lunch Pail in the middays didn't say it. Do you realize we're the only ones pushing the idea that you broke OSU? Giving you reasons why?
No, I'm still concerned. He waited all this time. He's more concerned about Mel Tucker next year. Like, you just beat the Buckeyes. You got a clear path to the national title game, and this is on your mind? Wow. Tell me you're a loser without telling me you're a loser.
There's no reason for that. Come on, it's Thanksgiving.
No, Thanksgiving is over.
Okay.
You're no longer thankful for the...
I'm with David. I just don't, we don't need to go this route.
I mean, at this point, no matter what I say, so I might as well embrace the hate and just, be that guy.
See, the difference is I'm a weird cat. I can hate your guts, but still respect you. I respect the hell out of what they've accomplished. I don't have to like them. But that doesn't cloud my ability to call a spade a spade. They are very possibly the best football team in America.
But here's the thing. I don't expect either of you to like them at all. It's just what it is what it is. I'm not sitting here like, I need you all to be this way. No, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to live in my joy for the next week.
That's right.
2 weeks. I don't need
I brushed it under like, dude, I came out and said JJ did the things that JJ had. I've been promised. I saw it in that game.
Yeah, well, you didn't say it was Joe Montana. You slapped.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And what about really?
Okay. You know what, Rico, take a breath. Just take a breath. I'm gonna just let me tell you about somebody you can call right now and actually talk about real injuries, not these psychological ones that some of you aggrieved out there have. Auto accident injury, Attorney David Feminino. Get David, getpaid.com. You call him, consultation's free. Hell, maybe you can call him and he'll say nice things about Michigan in a way that you enjoy. He'll invoice you for it. But look, call David. He's available 24/7 and he's ready to talk about your injury.
What was that?
855-65-CRASH. That's 855-65-CRASH. Or just go to the website. Get David.
Glad that didn't break. We would have had to pull over.
One of the things you've got to love about betting the NFL is that you can always find new players or game props that you like. And what's cool about FanDuel Sportsbook is you can combine these bets or props from same game to score an even bigger payout. Perfect for this match. matchup, the Steelers at the Colts. Jonathan Taylor over rushing yards. George Pickett's anytime touchdown. Matt Ryan over passing yards. Same game parlay is just one of the reasons you should be betting on FanDuel. Here's a few others your friends are using. It's fun to do with your friends. Fast withdrawals, odds boosts, daily specials. There's no feeling like nailing a same game parlay bet. So lock in your bet today on FanDuel Sportsbook. Right now, new customers get up to $150 in free bets, win or lose with promo code Jansen. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. Must be 21 or older, present Michigan. First online real money wins only $10 deposit required. Bonus issued as mileage only. Subscribe to expire 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.jansen.com. Get a call to 1-800-270-0717 for confidential help.
Come to Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win a down payment for your dream home up to $200,000. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
Hey, remember 20 years ago I switched to Progressive? Well, now it's the future, and I used all those savings to buy this new hologram phone. Because, you know, it's the future, and everything is holograms now.
So switch to Progressive and save big, because those savings could add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customer surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
97.1 The Ticket and Beaumont's Student Heart Check program provides a healthy heart check for students whose families might not otherwise be able to afford it. Go to 971theticket.com, search Student Heart Check, and help make a difference in our community.
Okay, can I have everybody's attention for just a second? Morgan's media planning firm just landed a multi-million-dollar client because we won the pitch. She needs to staff up before trafficking hits a traffic jam. So we're going to need research, planning, buying, obviously, and probably data analytics. Indeed can help her hire great people fast. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Granger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and safety information. Subscription required.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. You'll love your results. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHINS.com/JOY.
Charging a cell phone can be like getting a booster shot. A booster is given to advance or restore protection.
I got the cent on that. So it should get us to 348.
For 15 miles, continue straight.
Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
I don't know though.
This Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is $305 million. Play Mega Millions at your Michigan Lottery
sit and
retail
wait.
or online at MichiganLottery.com. Now play this time your Detroit Lions. Download Necessary Roughness with TJ Lang and John Jensen today. Get it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, right to the calls. We'll see if we can get something a little more rational along the way. If you missed the Open, Odyssey.com Rewind, it's there for you. The two big takeaways and kind of where you go now. Make no mistake, this is Michigan's conference. We're all living in it. And two, I think they absolutely can win the whole damn thing. That was as impressive as it gets Saturday. To me, I got here winter of 04. Probably the most impressive game I've seen them play. That's not a shot, it's just reality, man. And you spent 10 of those years basically in the wilderness looking for your own pants. Let's go to Brandon, 97.1. What's up, Brandon?
How you guys been doing?
Good, man. What's up?
So, like, until Rico says that he gives Michigan a chance to beat Ohio State, I don't think that last year you gave Michigan a shot. Nobody believed you, and at
was no Blake Corum, and Morris was also.
It says 3.
Two of your best players.
340. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Run the ball the way that you did. That's not disrespect. That's just you're without your best player.
I mean, Brandon, I'll give you an example, right? Like, when MSU went to Columbus and you found out Connor Cook wasn't going to play 10 minutes before the game, I don't take offense to people picking against State that day, and yet they still won. Like, I don't think that's disrespect. Disrespect would be Rico patting you on the head like an SEC honk and going, well, that's cute, nice pillow fight. That's not what's happening.
Well, I don't think that a lot of people knew that they were going to play. I thought that Corum was out here passing churches out and stuff, and he looked fine. And
It was limping in the video. Clearly saw the limp in the video. And
I think anybody with a brain knew he would gut it out and try. He would do his level best, but I think we all knew he would be deeply compromised, if at all. And yes, if you're telling me that your best player, you know what kills me. Here's what I don't want to do, and I'm not going to make 2 phone calls and generalize that it's the whole thing. I'm not doing it. But
David,
why?
You told me it was just one person.
Why on earth is that the tenor of any of the calls? When I've offered the 2 main topics is I think you can win it all, and you've broken OSU and retaken the rivalry. I don't, if you want Rico to come to your house and sponge baby, I'm sure we can organize. Well, for a number we could. I mean, I'm sure there'd be an invoice attached to it, but like I'm making a point. Some of these fans, it's like coming to America. The royal penis is washed. I mean, some of you, anything short of this
In 10
type
miles, turn right onto Inkster Road.
I don't know what you're looking for. I can't help it.
So, David, now it's just 2 people, right? Just 2.
What kind of conversations
Hazard
did you
reported
guys
ahead
have?
on M10 North in a quarter
It's
mile.
just one guy, so, that's it.
You know what? It's 2. Two people do not make a fan base.
It better be 2. Like, nobody picked you. Blake Corum, God bless him. Yes, you knew he was going to go out there. He was walking with a clear limp in every video that I saw of him delivering turkeys. He wasn't going to be the same. He went out there, he rushed one time and tapped out and was like, nope, can't do this. And it was
he tried to plant, he couldn't. His leg was wrapped up.
No one outside of your former players thought you were winning this game. And yes, it was public knowledge that he was hurt. We all saw the hit that he took against Illinois. It wasn't done in secret.
Hold on, Kenny would like to speak. Yes, Kenny.
Vegas, a neutral party, had it at 9.5 or something like that. Nobody was picking Michigan outright to win.
I'm the boogeyman. It's all me.
Well, you really are. I'll tell you, Rico really is public enemy number 1. Let's go to Justin in Livonia. Justin, how are you?
I'm good. I can't believe people are sitting on hold this long to try to talk to Rico about how they don't feel disrespected. I can't believe that.
Right.
I'm calling.
I don't know what to say.
I'm sitting here talking about them winning a natty, and we still got guys calling up going, well, Rico, I didn't like your tone.
You didn't say it.
Oh, they need your approval. No offense, Rico. I don't need your guys' approval, but
Justin, thank you. Justin, thank you. I never understood the fans who need that from total strangers on the radio. Jesus, man. It's an entertainment product. I'm not your father telling you nice job. Christ.
No, and Mike, you spot on with a lot of, but back to the Lions-Giants game, the teams that you know really well, and you can call things when they happen. You did this last year, too, so I respect that, and I listen to what you guys actually say.
Thank you.
So, and so I want to talk about the playoff, and what's your thought on somebody making a case for Michigan number 1? And I asked that just because you brought up USC, and I brought them up to Kenny when he was the screener, and just Caleb Williams scares me because P.J. Stroud is the best quarterback we played, and he's not mobile. You guys brought that up last week, so we really have not played. The most mobile quarterback we played was Tua's brother, and he probably gave us the most fits of anyone, and he's nowhere near Caleb
That's
Williams.
why I said if you play USC, it'll be an entertaining game. They'll make that the primetime game on New Year's Eve. Because you're probably going to have the Heisman Trophy winner in Caleb Williams out there. And, it's going to be a challenge to see Michigan try to contain him because he's most dangerous when he leaves the pocket.
Well, there's a couple of things that worry me. If we're going to break down a hypothetical, let's do it. I think, A, the loss of Travis Dye, they just don't have the running back depth that you have. That hurts them. The other thing is they are very weak at the tackle position offensively, and if you want to drop back 50 times and let Caleb be a magic man, it's fine. It's going to cost you. And Caleb, for all the highlights, if you watch the games, Justin, he's going to put himself in a spot to lose 20 yards, and he tries to be Fran Tarkenton. So I just, would I rather see you play USC than TCU? Yes. The TCU game to me would be anesthesia. You'd win by 50. But the Caleb...
The interesting one would be the Bama game, if that happens.
Well,
because
sure.
I don't think they put Bama at 4 because I don't think they want to have Bama and Georgia.
Saban, Harbaugh, reset, it'd be amazing. But no, Justin, look, you have a right to be nervous about a matchup with Caleb Williams. But the overall is, I think you have a far superior team. Yes, their receivers are better than yours. Yes, their quarterback is better than yours. You have every other advantage.
But I don't think they put Michigan at 1 because Georgia... They're the reigning champions.
If Georgia wins, let's say Georgia looks sloppy and wins a 19-16 game against LSU, and then as Justin's in Indy, throwing shrimp cocktail everywhere from St. Elmo's, and Michigan wins 42-3, Michigan's number 1, Rico.
I think everyone wants to see, not just you guys, I think everyone wants to see that, especially with USC coming to the Big Ten. I mean, talk about TV networks and the storyline. No matter if they get that in the first round or the championship game, they want to make that happen.
And if I put USC and TCU on a field, USC's going to beat TCU. Which means if we're ranking the teams as who's best, I would put USC 3, TCU 4, and if Michigan earned the number 1 spot with an impressive performance Saturday night, and Georgia doesn't impress, I would actually have no argument about making Michigan number 1. I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. That's why I really don't understand how anyone can talk about, TCU or USC not making it. I don't understand that. They're definitely. I mean, they
got to win. The thing is, USC has to win. TCU has to win. If they don't, it's going to be the scenario that Mike doesn't want to hear.
It's not. But there is no way. If OSU backed into this, it's proof there's no God. I stand by that.
Okay, how many times are you going to say that?
Only at moments like this that demand a holy intervention.
Okay, all right.
David, you're hosting the funeral Friday.
You know what? This ain't even funny.
No, it really isn't. I am not laughing that he's out of
David handing out flyers.
I'm laughing at myself that I said he was hosting it. I screwed up. More of your calls. 97.1. Get it ahead of the game at Moran Buick GMC, where car buying and certified car service are a breeze. Tons of vehicles in stock. You can order whatever you like, MoranExpress.com. Pick it up, or they'll deliver it right to you. They give you a free loaner for the certified service, so you live, you enjoy your life. You don't have to sit in a waiting room. It's Moran Buick GMC, MoranExpress.com. On Telegraph, just north of Eureka and Taylor, Moran Buick GMC, where you always get the best price, period. It's simple. GMC, we are professional grade.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Nika IBEW Local 58. Southbound 75, the exit ramp to Warren Avenue. A crash is blocking the left side. There's also an accident, 696 eastbound entrance ramp from Van Dyke, and slowdowns 275 northbound ramp to westbound 96. Put the expertise and skill of Nika signatory contractors and IBEW electricians to work on your commercial, public, industrial, or residential construction project. Productivity and innovation matter. Learn more at poweringmichigansfuture.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Stay in the right 3 lanes.
I'm Joe Ostrowski here to help you beat the books with BetQL. College hoops is in full swing, and the BetQL model has a number of overs on its radar for Monday night. BetQL has 9 college hoops overs listed as 5-star best bets for tonight. McNeese State versus UT Martin and Longwood against San Diego are 2 of those games. BetQL has a 5.5-point edge in both matchups. I'm Joe Ostrowski. Bet smarter and beat the books.
Yeah,
Download the
don't worry
BetQL app
about it.
today.
It says to get there at 3:48.
You're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives.
Okay, I'm not worrying
Even
about
when no
it.
one else is watching, you see everything.
Okay.
Granger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified
having
safety
to sit
consultants
in
here to answer
Kroger's
your
parking
questions.
lot.
Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Football fans, turn a loss into a win with the king of sportsbooks. Just place a single first touchdown score prop bet on any Monday or
Fairway
Thursday pro
Reg.
football game. If your bet loses, don't worry about it. You'll receive up to $25 back in free bets. This offer is available all season long.
So we haven't even
Wager
done that in a
confidently
long,
and take your game
in a
to the
long
next
time.
level with BetMGM. Just log into your account or download the BetMGM app
Stay
and
in the
sign
left
up
3
today.
lanes.
Then wager on any player to score the first touchdown in any Monday or Thursday pro football game. If your bet misses, it's cool. You'll get up to $25 back in free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You got to be 21 years of age or older to wager. Michigan only, new and existing customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire in 7 days from being issued. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Looking for a salon-quality haircut at a down-to-earth price? Look no further than your neighborhood Great Clips. Our stylists have over 1,000 hours of training and receive ongoing education. Not only will you look great, you'll feel great too. Use our online check-in app to skip the wait. With over 90 locally owned salons in the area, there is sure to be one near you. Go to greatclips.com. Great Clips, it's gonna be great. And if you want to join one of our great salon teams, go to greatclips.com/careers.
You've heard me talk about USA Insulation and how warm it keeps your home. But what do their customers say?
The house feels very comfortable. There's no walking in and out of different rooms and having different temperatures. It's all constant, so it's comfortable. You don't have to worry about bringing a sweater with you into the living room or anything.
It was really cold in here. And then I got the insulation, and it's very comfortable living here, even on the second floor.
At the next
It made a
light,
much
turn
bigger
right.
difference to the house than I expected it to, honestly. Yes, I expected warmth and I expected savings, but the added benefit of the less noise and just having a really comfortable home.
Oh, I tell everybody that they should. Get USA Insulation. It makes a huge difference.
Call now for a $500 early bird discount to get your home ready for winter. 800-USA-FOAM or USAinsulation.net. That's 800-USA-FOAM
At the light,
or
turn right onto Inkster Road.
USAinsulation.net.
USA Insulation. When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities
In
for their
1.4
website.
miles,
They turned
turn
to
left onto West 14 Mile Road.
AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Improved page speed and performance, personalized content based on users' location, intuitive online ordering, an increase in organic search visibility, and a 40% increase in new users. For scratch-made Asian cuisine, visit your local P.F. Chang's or go to pfchangs.com for website design, development, digital marketing, and hosting that produce efficiency, revenue, and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. P.F. Chang's and AmericanEagle.com. Another example of the best businesses in the world. Turning to the best in the business for websites, go to AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW1. That's 877-WEB-NOW1.
Johnny Braden just playing dodgeball in there. The Detroit Lions host the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lions game day begins Sunday at 10. Live from the BetMGM Sports Lounge at MGM Grand Detroit on 97.1 The Ticket.
For those of you wondering, I know I wasn't here Friday. Rico carried the mail. Sometime in the 4 o'clock hour, I wouldn't mind mentioning the words Dan Campbell. Oh boy, Danny. Oh, Danny. Danny.
He steps forward and took a giant step backwards.
What's up, buddy?
He said he took 3 steps forward, but took a giant step backwards.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. David, a few ticket texts, and we get to the people.
Someone says I would rather play USC than TCU. You see at USC's defense is
next
so
stop
soft
sign,
and you
turn
just
left.
keep the ball the entire game.
Listen, it doesn't matter who you play, you're going to beat them. To me, at this point, it's Michigan and Georgia. Let's just play the game. I know that sounds crazy, but it's how I feel. And I think Michigan answered every question I had about them. And when teams do that, I give you the credit. See, that's the difference between me and most morons.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I'll tell you, I hate your guts, but damn it, you're good.
Yeah. It does feel like, no, it feels like that Michigan, Ohio State all year long, it was inevitable that they were just going to be undefeated and play in
At
the
the
final
stop
game.
sign,
And it does
turn
feel
left
like
onto
it's gonna
West
be
14
Michigan,
Mile
Georgia
Road.
in the
Then
national
turn right
championship.
onto Inkster Road.
It's inevitable.
And I think Michigan's got a real shot against Georgia.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot better than the game was last year.
Yeah, last year was largely no shot.
I'll
David, go ahead.
see you in LA, Kenny.
At the light,
By coaching,
turn right
the
onto
coaching
Inkster
by
Road.
day is just puzzling. All of his losses kind of look the same, or am I crazy?
They do.
Those
No,
two punts
they
at
do.
midfield when they are down are crazy.
You know what? When they fall behind, they quit and they unravel. And
In 4.5
you're right.
miles,
Every one of
turn
those
left onto
losses,
Fairway
whether it was
Ridge.
Oregon,
They're soft.
whoever it was,
They
look
are
the same.
soft, and that comes from the program. Just like we want to credit Jim Harbaugh for what he has molded this program into. Now, I feel so old saying, by the decade he's been here. Well, what's his program? Ryan Day's program is soft. They are front runners. And look, Michigan has broken them. I'm telling you. They've taken that rivalry back, but I think more importantly, they have broken Ohio State football. Oh, Ohio State will win plenty of games. But
No, they have,
now,
Mike.
you're their boogeyman.
They have. And I think the thing that happened with Ohio State is all of a sudden Ohio State stopped playing smart football and they've made this game personal. When you make stuff personal, this is when you make the dumb mistakes. You do stupid things that you never would have done before. Your players are coming in way too jacked for this game. You're seeing guys out there headbutting because they took it personal. That's why it's the saying, it's business, not personal, because when you think business-wise, you're able to think logically. They have stopped doing that. Whether it's Ryan Day, and he passes it all the way down to his players, and you can clearly see this is why Michigan looks tougher, because Michigan is just playing smarter.
No, and Michigan's looser. Michigan's out there having fun. They're looser. That's how you know you own your rival.
Right,
So
because
this
they're
is
out
their
there all
conference now.
Right. They're like, we have to take this, and this, it hurt. We've been waiting 365 days. Yeah, and looks like you're going to be waiting another 365 days.
I'm a horse football coach right now.
Oh, we'll get to you later. Let's go to Chad in Northville. Chad, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, thanks for taking the call, gentlemen, on a great day. Let me quickly, as a rational Michigan fan, address this Rico stuff from these two prior idiots. Is Rico a little less reticent to praise Michigan than Mike? Sure, he's a Spartan. But Rico's equally is apt to lambaste his own school when he feels like they're not performing up to snuff. So if Rico's anything, he's consistent. People hear what they want to hear. I don't know. Now, let's get to the game. Last year, this didn't feel real to me. Last year it felt real. I could kind of see it happening. I thought the matchup was there. Mike really sold me on it. The weather. And when it happened, I was so happy, and I was just like, finally. And my dad, who's a big Jim Harbaugh guy, what do you think about Jim now? And I said, Dad, blind squirrels find nuts too.
Oh my God!
If they go to Columbus and get ripped
Chad,
by
your dad is. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. Your dad is that guy.
Yeah.
The guy who didn't say a word when he failed for 6 years. It took him to year 7, and your dad pulled that card. Oh
yeah.
My Lord.
Oh yeah. And I said, Dad, let me just enjoy it. It's been 20 years of them down, and we got one. Let me just enjoy it. If we get pummeled next year, we got one. You would never hear me say it's our league. It's just, I said, let me see it again. And then after, when Donovan Edwards took off for that first touchdown, because even when we were up 11 and got the ball back, I'm going, my buddy watching me at the game, and he goes, it's over. And I'm going, if anyone has the offense that can score, 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes, it's them. This thing ain't over. And I'm nervous, and I'm going, please don't go 3 and out and punt the ball. And then Edwards takes off, and I felt like I was dreaming. And then they just continued to put their foot on their throat. And I couldn't believe what I was watching. I thought I was in a dream. And then it all hit me afterward. Oh, my God, what Mike was saying. Mike kind of took my thunder. It's our league now. We are back. Well, this isn't Sam Ellinger going, we're back.
No, you're back. No.
We are back.
Yes.
We can say we are back. We can say it. But we don't have to.
And you know what?
We can say
the
it.
beauty of it is you don't even have to say you're back. We all know you're back.
Yes.
Yep. And that's what it took. That's what it took. And even if they would have, maybe won by a field goal, I'd say, all right, you can't say Jim can't beat Ohio State. We're going to win 2 big. But the way they administered the ass kicking, and it cleared up for any other Michigan fans. Rico did say, they both said it. We ripped their soul out. We ripped their soul out.
Now, was your dad spiteful after the game, or was there an embrace?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there was an absolute embrace, because he was like, are you happy? And I was like, I can't believe it, Dad. The adjustments. Jim was doing things that Jim doesn't normally do, switching up the game plan, doing different things, making adjustments on. They out-coached them.
That's right.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, Jim out-coached them. After watching them out-coach us for a decade and a half, we actually out-game planned and out-coached them. And I just can't believe it. I couldn't be. I'm on cloud 9.
You should be. This is bottom line. It is the most real chance you have to win a natty since '97. It's right there.
Now I will say, Purdue can toss it around.
Stop it. Stop it.
The spoiler makers.
It's football, man. It's football.
I know it is. I know it is.
Ready to go get it done.
All right, Chad.
Get it done in Indianapolis.
Chad, if you lose that game, I don't know nothing about football.
Well,
I don't know a thing about
Starting
football
route
if
to
you
Pine
lose to
Village
a team whose mascot wears sweatpants going commando.
Yeah, the only unknown thing is O'Connell lost his brother, so you don't know how emotions are going to feel in. But even if you lose that game, it doesn't matter. You're in. I don't think you're beating Purdue, but I always am hesitant with somebody. What?
Say it right.
No, I'm saying the other way around. I don't think Purdue's beating you.
Yeah, no, I didn't need the calls coming in after that.
Giving us credit. No, my bad. But it's just, when somebody loses a member close in their family, you never know how those emotions play out. And I just saw that O'Connell lost his brother.
They play out with them losing 34-10. Okay.
No. Honestly, it'd probably be worse than that. They will figure like everybody else in the Big Ten and score less than 7 points in the second half.
248-539-9797. More of your phone calls. It is definitely Amazing Blue Day, and we've offered you the 2 ways. A, I think you've broken Ohio State football. You've absolutely flipped that rivalry, and I think you've reclaimed your conference. The other side is, I've said all year, I really think the Big Ten is going to win the national title. Well, here you are. And I think you can do this. So we're talking about that, and then in between, people are spiting Rico, and it's a real exciting time to be alive. One of the things we love betting about the NFL, well, FanDuel gives you more markets than anybody. So tonight's a bit of a Fleabag game. That's where the same game stuff comes in. Maybe Matt Ryan fumbles, George Pickens to score a touchdown, Jonathan Taylor rushing yards. You put something together to make it interesting when the Steelers and Colts try to put you to sleep. It's FanDuel Sportsbook. Promo code ticket. It's FanDuel. 21 and up, present in Michigan. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued non-withdrawable free bets that expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms. Sportsbook.fanduel.com. You have a gambling problem, 1-800-270-7117. It's FanDuel, the official partner of 97.1.
This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
This is Jim Rome with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Quick shout out to my Badger fam, Luke Fickle. That hire comes out of nowhere. Nowhere, because he has been one of the hotter names for big-time gigs for years now. Yet showed no interest really in leaving Cincinnati. An absolutely great hire for so many reasons. On bleeping Wisconsin. I'm Jim Rome.
Hey, sports fans, this is Ultimate Vegas Insider John Anthony. Monday night report against the spread. Last 3 weeks, documented 5-1. That's 83% winners. I'm red hot. I love tonight's matchup, and it's yours free on a recorded message. Call 1-800-244-5506. Pittsburgh Indy plus the total. Free recorded message. Call 1-800-244-5506. John Anthony, #1 against the spread. I'll prove it. Pittsburgh Indy plus the total and hoops action. I'd love to go 5-0. 5-0 Monday night. Right now, recorded message. 1-800-244-5506. Call now. Get 2 free weeks right that place. That's 2 free weeks on a recorded message phone. 1-800-244-5506. Pittsburgh Indy is huge against the spread. Plus 2 full weeks winners. Free recorded message. 1-800-244-5506. That's 1-800-244-5506. Or go to JohnAnthonySports.com.
Yeah, it's the wrong. He just made the wrong turn.
If you run a small business, you need
Yeah, we can get through instead.
That's why Comcast Business gives you more. Like more innovation with our new gig speed Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Plus unlimited data. More speed from the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses. And more savings. Up to 60% a year with Comcast Business Mobile. All from the company that powers more businesses than any other provider. When you need more, you need Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Get started with internet and advanced security for just $40
Kinda like when we drive by Greenview.
Contract when you add mobile. Plus, ask how to get a $750 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle.
Turned down
Ends 1/1/2023. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Compare pricing of top carriers. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Comcast Business Internet required. New Comcast Business 100 megabits per second internet and security edge customers only. Equipment taxes and other fees extra and subject to change. Must add mobile within 90 days of internet install and keep services for 12 months for discount. Results vary. Not an endorsement.
Gary Morowski, President, Flame, Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Reaching out with a Christmas gift you can't pass up. Install a new high-efficiency heating and cooling system before November 30th. At no charge, Flame will supply and install a new 40-gallon water heater. Flame secures permits on all work performed. Flame has over 100 trucks to serve you 24/7, 365. One other thing, $2,500 in rebates on top of a free water heater. Flame also takes care of any plumbing, drain staking, or electrical needs. Backup generators are our specialty. Flame is our name, service is our game. I guarantee it.
2 Men and a Truck is the leader in all things moving and now can help with junk removal services. So whether you're looking to simplify your next move or just need help tackling that holiday cleaning project, go to 2menandatruck.com and get a quote today.
Unparalleled insight and opinions for all of the weekend NFL action. Kick off with Boomer and Valenti, Sunday mornings at 9 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Brief reprieve from all things U of M and the Big Ten Championship and a national title, just to wet our whistle with a little NFL. Hit me.
Defensive disaster